We're going to switch gears now and talk about a little golf now that we have some golf weather under our belt here. So First Tee West Michigan is gearing up for a pretty big month with golf marathons kicking off across the region and a national celebration of the coaches making it all happen. Joining us this morning is Tyler Smees, the CEO of First Tee West Michigan, to talk about the impact, the energy, and how you can get involved. Okay, so for those of us who have not heard about First Tee, I want to start there because we've had you guys on the show before. It's a pretty cool is it a nonprofit? Yeah. Tell us about First Tee and what you guys do.
So at First Tee, we believe we can teach values and life skills through the game of golf. So golf is uniquely equipped to teach things like character development, pursuing goals, building positive self-identity. We want to use the game to teach these skills to kids, particularly those kids that might not otherwise have a chance. And so last year, 60% of our programs were given away free of charge based on family income. That's our heartbeat. Any student can participate, but that's who we're really trying to pursue in this program.
Okay, and then the golf marathon, how does that tie into all of this? Because this seems like a pretty popular thing for you guys.
This is our engine from a fundraising perspective.
Okay.
So when we're giving away, 1,500 kids free programs last year, this marathon helps us raise the money to make that possible. So it's just like what it sounds like. We get people that are golf junkies to say, how many holes can I play in a day? And then, hey, can you incorporate your network and say, hey, can you give me $1 a hole or $2 a hole, or incentive pledges like dollars per birdie, or if you just want to cut a flat check, that's great
there
too.
You go.
But, we've just seen this really be embraced by the community. It's something unique, something different, and because of what we do, people are naturally attracted to the concept. And this year we'll have more than 150 people participating in the marathon across West Michigan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you said 150 people, 23 courses. Where are these courses at, and how do you get them involved in all of this?
Yeah, so there are always public locations in each of our 4 communities that we serve. So we serve in Grand Rapids, in Muskegon, Holland, and Kalamazoo are our 4 main communities. So each of those have a public site. So anybody can participate in this to raise money for First Tee and for our kids on scholarship. But then we've really incorporated the country clubs that have their own membership that want to support this and say, hey, we want to do it at your club, because the country club members want to play their own course and see what they can accomplish there. So that's how that number blossomed and grew over the years.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Tell us a bit more about where those funds go to and who they're supporting.
Yeah, so a normal 6-class session for us costs $90 for a family, still really affordable by golf standards for sure, but we keep that at $0 for any student that's coming from a low-income family. Any family from Michigan, any Michigan income assistance eligibility, they get the program for free. And then we do partnerships with groups like the YMCA or Baxter Community Center or the Boys and Girls Club. We say, hey, we can provide this program to your students free of charge as well. So that's where it goes.
That's pretty cool. So can people still sign up for the marathon, or how does that work?
Yep, so we're right in the middle of our stretch this week. We actually have a matching gift available for the people that are already playing in fundraising this week, which we're really excited about. Thanks to the Curry Foundation and the Etheridge Foundation, we have a $10,000 matching gift. So if somebody wanted to donate this week, their dollars go further, they get doubled. But if you want to play, we still have several dates happening in June and some in July as well.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, pretty cool. So, yeah, go ahead.
No, do you have to have a partner? Can you play as an individual, full team?
Yeah, so usually you sign up individually, but sometimes you rope in a friend that you want to play with all day. The format is fun because you take your own cart and you just ride, and usually we send them off in twosomes with your own cart, and you'd be shocked at how well you play when you're playing that fast. We typically have people playing more than 100 holes of golf in a day. We've had some people play as many as 300 holes of golf in a day.
Wow, so that is wild.
Yeah. I have yet to make it to 18.
I have yet to make it to like 6.
No, we'll work on it together this
I
summer.
know. Maybe we should go.
Yours may be a teen concept.
Yeah, so it's a team effort.
We might need to cut the check. Let's be real.
We've done the team environment, and honestly, one of my favorite parts of this is our youth marathon component. So our own participants will play and fundraise for their fellow participants. And we've had students, it was their first 9 holes ever playing, and that was their marathon because she was 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
So it was a really big deal for her to be able to accomplish 9 holes. So the marathon means different things to different people, which is, it speaks to who we are about setting goals and pursuing goals. It's like, it's woven right into the event.
Yeah,
so.
It seems like you guys have a lot of really big community support. Can you kind of talk about like how much that means to your organization to have all of these people? I mean, they're playing golf, but they're also giving back to you guys.
Yeah, I think the game of golf, people are really passionate about what it's provided to them, whether it be a business opportunity or a relationship with a father or a grandparent or what have you. Like, there's just really deep connections to the game, and so people want to give back and support. We can't do it without them. I mean, we are a lean, mean staff. We rely heavily on volunteer support. We'll have more than 300 volunteers out there this year, and as you mentioned, this week is First Tee Week, so that is all about highlighting our coaches. So the campaign is about Dear Coach, how a coach has made an impact in their life.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So what is that all about? You kind of just touched on it, but go deeper into that. You know, who are we celebrating? Why are we celebrating them? And why is this a big deal for your organization?
So First Tee is a national organization.
Yeah.
We are the local chapter of that national organization. And so they're really doing a campaign across the network in every golf area, but also kids area, to say, we want to make sure people know that this program exists in their backyard. So often people may see it, but not realize that, hey, it's right here in West Michigan. And so our goal here is to really raise awareness on the impact of mentorship. There are so many statistics to say that, like, coaches have some of the biggest influences on kids' life. I don't know what your experience was growing up in sports, but I often say, you know, outside of my parents and grandparents, probably the most influential people around my life were coaches.
Yeah.
Coaches that I got to work with for multiple years. They got to see me grow up and challenge me in different places. We get an opportunity to do that from age 7 to 17. That's a long stretch of really impactful time on a kid's life. This Dear Coach initiative is all about sharing back and giving support to those coaches to say, thanks, like, here's the impact that you're making. So over the last several weeks, our kids have been writing notes to their coaches, the ones that have most impacted them, and we'll be sharing some of those stories on our social media page throughout this week. Some big national names in the golf community have done the same about some of their most impactful coaches. PGA Tour players like Wyndham Clark and Ricky Fowler, they'll be sharing their story this week. So it's really fun to see the local kind of connect with this national presence during First Tee Week. And again, we've got this matching gift available, so if people want to support this week, it goes further. So a lot of fun stuff happening all at the same time.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And that impact, I mean, do you have any examples of anyone here locally in West Michigan that you've seen this really pay out for?
Oh man, I have so many stories. I'll pick on one story that I think has been really impactful, and it talks about that community connection. So for us, there's a family, the Garcias. 2 of their sons have now gotten full ride, room and board college scholarships through a caddy program called the Evans Scholarship that we've tied in with. These students, these young men, started with us. We were able to connect the doors to a country club locally where they had this opportunity to caddy, to make some money, to get to know members there, and then get this college scholarship that's transformational. First generation family going to college, getting out debt free, had room and board covered, going to Michigan State. The oldest now is at Gentex working. The younger one is right now at MSU in school. So, like, life transformation through golf. Golf is just the platform, it's the vehicle, it's not the end goal. Neither of these 2 young men are going to play professionally, but it opened doors for them that weren't going to be open otherwise.
Yeah, set them up for a successful future, and it seems like that's really paying off. So if we can't get out and golf this week, and we can't support the marathon directly, is there another way we can support the organization?
There's so many ways to do it. So if it's not financial, we are always looking for mentors. And people get scared, like, you don't want me to be a coach out there. It's not about your golf aptitude, it's about whether you can connect with kids. So we'll have trained coaches that lead class, someone like myself that has gone through training, but we're always looking to partner them with volunteer mentors, adults that care for kids. You'll just take your cues from that lead coach out there. So the summer program is up and running right now. It starts in mid-June, so we're trying to recruit volunteers for that program. If you want to come out and support in that way, that'd be hugely impactful. We'll need about 300 volunteers this summer to make the program work.
Yeah, and just to talk about the program that you guys do, how can kids sign up and get involved and maybe take classes with you guys if they're maybe looking to go that direction? What's a way that they can get involved?
Yeah, so you see scrolling on the website.
Yeah, I know,
which is
we had
awesome.
the website up there.
So firstteewestmichigan.org. You'll see a big register button. That registration page will take you to 40 plus golf courses that we've partnered with, where we provide our 6 class sessions of golf fundamentals and life skills. So they're all throughout West Michigan. You're going to find a course that's probably within 10 to 15 minutes of you at the most, and hopefully a date and time that works for you. Our classes break down ages 7 to 9. We go as young as 7. Ages 10 and 11, 12 and 13, and then 14 plus. So you're always in an age group of kids that are your age in your community that you're partnering with. We never have more than 20 students in a class, so it's a really small environment where you get to know your fellow peers and your coaches. And we really encourage you. We got plenty of time before summer programs start, but this is a great time to register. Classes are starting to fill up.
All right, yeah, get in there and get your class in there if you want to participate there. Hey, Tyler, we appreciate your time this morning, and of course, where can people find more information? What's your website again?
FirstTeeWestMichigan.org.
Okay.
Best place to find it.
Perfect. All right, Tyler, thank you. We appreciate it.